Hey, it's Megan from Gingerbread Mama, and today I am talking about anxiety. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and if you'd like to be notified of all my videos, be sure to hit the bell notification so that you are notified about my videos, which come out 3 times a week usually. I'm trying to be a lot more consistent, so they should be coming out every Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday morning at right around 9 a.m. Sometimes I'm a couple minutes late. So today I am talking about anxiety. Today has been a pretty ridiculous day for my anxiety. There's just been a lot of toddler tantrums and things going on in public. I've been already struggling in the last few days with a lot of anxiety and kind of self-image issues, just in general. A lot of things going on, and so when I added to that the very large tantrum that my 2-year-old decided to throw in the middle of Taco Bell, in a very busy Taco Bell today at lunch, when I was trying to have lunch with a friend, what was supposed to be a good girls experience turned into a full-blown anxiety attack, resulting in me getting up, throwing away my food, and leaving because I just couldn't. And for you who do not suffer from anxiety, you may not quite understand what that is. Maybe some of you who don't necessarily suffer from anxiety but have kids, you may get that situation where you just can't anymore, and whether you realize it or not, that's anxiety. Anxiety, a lot of the time, sometimes you don't even realize it's there. It's a tightness in your chest, it's tension in your shoulders, it's not being able to breathe properly, feeling like you need to take a deep breath all the time. Sometimes it's not being able to speak or get the words out correctly. I have a big problem with that when I'm really anxious. So this video is going to be kind of bouncy because I am just so emotionally exhausted today that I didn't even get my tripod out. So bear with me, please. After all of that, I came home and I laid down on the couch because I just couldn't do anything else. And those of you who suffer with anxiety, you know exactly how I was feeling. It was literally like my brain was running at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and I could not stop my thoughts. I could not think clearly about anything. I came home, I dropped my toddler off in the living room with my husband, who was, God love him, already suffering from a migraine. But I needed a moment. So I went out and mopped the floor. I vacuumed the bathroom. I did a couple of different things, started a load of laundry, because my body felt the need to try to keep up with as fast as my brain was moving. All of these things that were shooting around in my head, I felt like I needed to try to keep up somehow. And, sometimes when I get really anxious like that, I feel like I need to go run. And I don't run. I have asthma. I can't run hardly even a quarter mile. And I do get into moments where I feel like I physically need to run. And some of you may understand that. Some of you may have felt that way before. Almost like that fight or flight reflex that you get when you're in a scary situation. I get that all the time with my anxiety, and some days are worse than others. Today was really bad. On top of the Taco Bell experience with my daughter that threw me into a full-blown anxiety attack, came home, took care of some things here at home, laid down on the couch once I got all of that finished, was able to kind of daze in and out for a little while, and I got calmed down. Decided that I needed to go to the grocery store, which here in this area we have a couple of local chains that are pretty East Coast based. I chose to go to Giant. I don't normally go to Giant, but today I chose to go there just to see what different things they may have from the other places that I go. And Giant apparently has decided that the world revolves around flowers. Anyone who knows me personally knows that I am like severely allergic to daffodils. And as I was walking up to the store, I realized that outside there was no way into the store without going past them. So I covered my face with my shirt and my hand, and I sucked in a huge breath halfway through the parking lot as soon as I realized they were there, and I held my breath till I got in the store. Does that help? Kind of. You might hear it in my voice, my throat is killing me, my stomach is killing me, because I guess the pollen, the allergic reaction that I have, it affects my throat, it makes my nose run, it makes my stomach hurt, sometimes it's hard to breathe. Today, I was able to fight through it, but I'm supposed to carry an EpiPen because it's that bad. I get through what I need at Giant. The cashier really did not know what she was doing, and I think she was afraid to ask for help. So my checkout experience was not as good as normally, and I usually give people benefit of the doubt. If you're new, you have to learn. Everybody has a bad day, but she was just refusing to ask for help, and I was already not feeling good. I've got a toddler in my cart screaming that she wants to go. Ask for help. Recognize the situation and ask for help. So none of this helped my anxiety. I had ice cream for dinner. My kids did eat, but I had ice cream for dinner because it's hard to swallow anything else when I feel like this. And I'm just having a really crappy, anxiety-filled day. And if you've ever suffered from anxiety, once I got the toddler tantrum at bedtime out of the way and got her to bed, all I wanted to do was just to curl up in a ball in my bed and go to sleep. But I can't, because I also have my 11-year-old here who needs his mom just as much as the 2-year-old does. And I had to try really, really hard not to snap at him, not to fight with him, because all I really wanted to do was just go to bed. I didn't want to be bothered. But I did fight through it, and we played a game of checkers. But for those of you who may feel like you're alone, that your anxiety will never get better, that nobody can possibly understand what you're going through, know that you're not alone. Know that it does get better, and that you still have bad days. I probably will go out of the house tomorrow as little as possible. I do have to go pick up my son, but that'll probably be about it. Maybe, depending on how I feel in the morning after this asthma, anxiety, allergy day that I've had, I might go to the gym tomorrow, but yeah, for the most part, this has been a ridiculous day. if you're struggling through a day like this, you're not alone, and it does get better, and we can just, go to bed knowing that you are able to kind of will it to happen for tomorrow to be a better day. It's got to be. It's got to go up from here. So just stay positive and know that there really is no such thing as a cookie cutter life. Comment below with your crappy day stories or your anxiety stories. Tell me how you've coped with anxiety in the past. Have a great day, guys. Take care.